Welcome back to the Roger Reviews channel, and this is the 5th episode of The Orange Line, where we go back to the year 2013 and check out the first wave of the Black series. And this time we're checking out the Star Wars Black series, Slave Leia, from The Orange Line. Looking at the front of the box, you get the figure that's included along with the accessories. You also get them in this big window right here. You also get the name right here at the bottom, the Star Wars Black series logo up here, alongside the portrait. And then going in the back, you get this black and white picture of Leia taking down some of the raiders and getting on the turret there on Jabba's sail barge. You also get a description up here, the Star Wars logo, a bunch of warnings, and the orange line running in the back. But I'll go ahead and take her out of the plastic, and we see what's inside. And here she is out of the box. And looking at her up close, she looks really cool. I love the overall look of the figure. And then of course I'll go ahead and check out all the articulation right now. So of course, going over the articulation, she does have a joint here at the top of the neck, so you get quite a bit of movement. The face printing is very interesting. Kind of looks like she's real like sad. But she does have these hand painted eyes. And then of course you get some color right here in her lips. She also has these like big like ring earrings, where like they're like giant rings. She does have like this headdress sort of like piece right there. And then I do like this. The hair is made of a looser plastic, but it goes over the shoulder very nicely. And then of course she does have this chain around her neck. But one thing I don't like about this figure is the head posture. She's kind of like slouched over, and if there's a big if we get this version of Leia remastered, that is definitely going to be a big fix, is the neck. So I straighten it down, it looks more natural, where this one kind of looks like she's real, I don't know, it's kind of off. But other than that, she does have a ball joint here at the in the torso and in the waist. She does have the bikini right there, has some copper color, and then of course has some strings here in the back. Her arms do stick out about there. They do go all the way around right here. Her elbow goes up about there, and she does have a swivel and articulation here at the wrist. That's another thing. It is kind of a missed opportunity to put, double elbow, but I mean, that's just my opinion. I do prefer double elbow joints. The other arm goes about there, all the way around. Her elbow goes up about there. And then, of course, she does have articulation right here at the wrist and at the hand. She also has, like, this piece right here above her shoulder. And then, of course, right here on her wrist. Now, going over the legs, she does have, like, this soft goods sort of, like, fabric for this part of her outfit. Has some gold right here. And then, of course, this, like, maroon color right here. Her legs do go out into a swivel position. They do go out into a single position, and they go back all the way right there. She also has a swivel here on her thighs, and then looking at the knees, they are double jointed, so they go back all the way right there. And then she has these very interesting looking boots. They're kind of like an army green with this copper color. The feet do point down about there. They don't really point up due to the boot having this like accessory sort of like look to it, so it doesn't go all the way up. But I believe, no, it does not have a rock wrinkle, I don't believe. And now going over the accessories, we'll go ahead and start off with this staff. Going over the first staff, it looks very unique. It has this silver sort of like almost rusted look to it. It has some brown in there. You can kind of see it right here on camera, but it's very interesting feeling. It has like this sort of like gritty texture, but other than that, it is like in this gray color, or silver I should say, and that's pretty much it. And up next is the other staff. Looking at this staff, it looks very unique, and I'm not sure, but this might be the one that comes with Boosh, because I know of that axe blade here at the end. But other than that, It does come in this dark gray color, and that's pretty much it. To put on the staffs, these ones are pretty easy. All you do is just match them up with the hands, and they press in there very nicely. And here she is with that first staff. Looks very nice. And then I have the other one right here, so we'll go ahead and check that out. Again, same process. Just put it in there. Snaps in there very nicely in the hand. And there you go. There's the other one. So as an overview of the figure, I think, in my opinion, that them remastering the Slave Leia would be a pretty good decision. I know that she is a controversial character as far as in figure form, but for collectors, it is pretty hard to get a hold of her, being that she's, only been released this one single time in this lineup is pretty crazy. I mean, she's one of the rarest orange line figures that is to date, other than Anakin. She is about $140, and luckily I was able to get her from a seller on eBay. But if you're willing to pay $140 like I did or more, then it's pretty risky. But I mean, come on, Hasbro, please remaster this figure. It definitely needs some touch-ups there and there, and a lot of collectors need it for their, sceneries or their collection, and she's definitely one that has been hard to find. But that's all I'm asking for, is at least a remaster, or her to be brought back in the Archive Wave, or even in the Galaxy Wave. Just find a way to remaster her in some sort of way, and I know people are going to go crazy for her. But other than that, the articulation on the figure is pretty decent. I would say, like I mentioned before, remaster the neck and maybe some of the other joints just to make them a little bit more flexible. But other than that, the figure has it all. But I'm going to leave here and say you enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like. And if you like the content you see here on the channel so far, be sure to subscribe. And be sure to follow me on my Instagram page. Hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. I'll catch you guys on the next one.